What is engineering like at UAHuntsville? I interview 2 graduate students and 2 professors at UAHuntsville. Graduate student Luke Burgess.
Luke Burgess, what is engineering at UAH to you?
At UAH? That's a very pointed question. I would say just engineering in general is similar across no matter what institution you're working at. And to me, it's the use of mental capabilities and known physical laws to come up with ideas to solve problems.
Do you enjoy your classes at UAH?
Most of them, yes.
Okay, have those classes taught you?
Most definitely. Specifically in areas of math and science. Generally, I would say they don't really teach much in terms of using those methods, but they don't need to, because using is just a part of engineering. It's what I love doing.
Okay. What is your favorite class at UAH so far?
That is a tough one. Well, it's actually one that I never managed to make a good grade in, but it's quantum mechanics. The first level of it was a lot of fun and exciting, but yeah, it was a hard course, so I wouldn't really recommend it for somebody who's in engineering. It's a physics class and it's very difficult. So.
Okay, last question. Who's your favorite teacher?
That one's not too hard. Dr. Richard Fork.
Why?
Because he has basically helped me along the way. When I first took him, he was pretty hard, and his course material was pretty hard for me. I mean, it wasn't impossible. I certainly did pretty well in his class, but essentially when I got him as an advisor, he really helped me along and gave me lots of good things to do for the school and for him and for other students. So.
Graduate student Grant Bergstue.
Grant, what is engineering to you as a grad student at UAH?
Engineering to me is useful, and I actually enjoy it, so it's fun. It's what I enjoy.
Did you enjoy all the classes you have taken so far, and have they improved you in what you are trying to do?
I've enjoyed most of my classes, and yes, a lot of them have helped me a lot.
What was your favorite class at UAH?
My favorite class at UAH? I liked just lens design for me, just geometrical optics, so that's my major, but it's probably what I enjoyed the most. A lot of work, but it was fun.
Was there a particular teacher that you were fond of that taught you a lot, or?
Yeah, I've had a couple really good teachers. Dr. Ford, my advisor, Dr. Geary up here. I've enjoyed Dr. Tillman. He's part-time, but he did a very good job. He taught me advanced engineering mathematics, and that was one of the most probably useful classes I've taken.
Okay. Thank you, Grant.
Dr. Corsetti.
Dr. Corsetti, I would like to know, what is engineering to you at UAH?
Well, from the student's perspective?
Yeah, and what do you do here?
Oh, what do I do? Well, one of my main functions is to help the chair with running the department, but that includes interacting with students, helping students, advising them, and making sure that they pretty much stay on track for graduation, help them out in whatever way I can.
I notice you help with open house a lot.
Right, as part of my job, I have to participate in retention and recruitment activities for the university.
How long have you been helping with open house and working with the graduating?
About 12, 13 years.
Did you enjoy your job?
It's a tough job, but yes, there are some rewards to it when the students feel satisfied with the help they've gotten.
What's your favorite part of being part of the University of Huntsville, Alabama? Like, what is your favorite thing that you do every single day? Walking the halls, checking up on students?
Yeah, well, I like to teach senior design, and because that's pretty challenging, and I also teach mostly circuits, which I find very interesting, and the students seem to have a hard time with it, but it sort of, I believe, introduces them among other courses. It's probably one of the first courses they actually get to use their math and science and applying it to some design problems, design and analysis problems.
What type of senior design projects have you seen so far?
A lot. Over the 13 years, all sorts of senior design projects. You know, from this semester, like radar, robotics, balloon, high altitude balloons.
Is the GPS tracking going okay on it?
Oh, yes, very much so.
Okay. Thank you for your help, Dr. Cassetti,
You're
and
welcome.
that will be all.
The last interview was with Dr. Wells.
Dr. Wells,
Yes.
what do you think of engineering UAH?
What do I think of it? I
Yeah.
think we have a great program, especially in computer engineering.
You're part of the senior design team. I mean, you work with senior design. So what do you think, all the projects, what are they so far?
You want me to
Describe all the projects this year
Yeah, describe all the projects this year.
that you can.
Right now, I'm having a hard time even describing one. But then, well, let's look. We have one project that is a software-related project. It's a GPU project, graphics processing unit project, and it's a pretty cool project where you're taking a scientific application and trying to speed it up, or at least they are, in unique and unusual ways. Most of the projects, have either a combination of software and hardware, and that's the focus of computer engineering, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Are there any medical projects going on right now?
That's a good question. Yes, there are. There are a couple of them. One is basically is an instrumentation on a wheelchair that could be used for spinal cord patients. The project itself has been recently modified to allow it to be used in a more general sense. There's another project that is present where that they are using instrumentation that could be very useful for detection of falls and actually maybe could be used in the future through a research orientation to warn patients who are subject to falling, subject to losing their balance, to fall, that a fall is imminent, and allow them to actually indicate that that's about to occur.
Do you think all the students are prepared for the senior design they're working on right now?
I think so. One of the things that you would do is that in an engineering curriculum, what you're trying to do is to basically, I guess to summarize it, it would be to teach students how to learn. That's the major thing, because that throughout their life, technology is a constantly changing entity, and so the goal would be that if you can teach students to learn and to think critically, in other words, to employ critical thinking techniques, then that it would serve them better than teaching specific technologies. And that's what I think is the difference between the education process and the training process. And then as an engineer, you constantly, it is a lifelong learning experience.
So do you agree that seeing design is like a best about putting all the things that you learn and putting it into practice?
Yes, that's the idea behind it. It's called a capstone course, which means that it is a course that feeds upon other courses that you have taken previously. So you have got courses that are focused on hardware-related courses, such as like your digital design courses, such as your electronics courses, your circuit courses, what have you. And then you have other courses that other aspects which are software related, and that of course focuses on your programming type courses and your software engineering courses, and all those come together at the senior design experience.
Do you enjoy teaching senior design?
Yes, I enjoy teaching senior design because it's exciting. It's exciting to see what the students come up with. This is an area where students can be very entrepreneurial in nature, that they can actually use their creativity. And I think engineering is a very creative profession, that it's a profession that is allows for you to express things that are sometimes even hard to formalize and teach, the creative process. And that's where it comes about. So that I'm very excited. It's exciting to see at the end of the course when a team has worked together and has combined their capabilities.
Dr. Wells, thank you for the interview.